why is it that you have to find your own sales guru or your own sales coach, and why does it matter? This is an important question. I'm Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Sacramento, California, on a perfect day to talk about sales, perfect day to talk about you. And before we continue, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get some new sales content come to you every day. Now, one of the things that happens is companies will call me and say, hey, Scott, we need you to come work with our salespeople. We need you to coach our people. We need you to fix some broken, sales talent out there. And that's usually the sign of a good company. A good company recognizes that they're going to invest in their employees. Sometimes companies get strapped and they're like, we don't have the money, we don't have the cash, we don't have the ability, and you got to go out and find your own. And real deal is most salespeople decide, why pay? I'm cool, I'm good enough where I'm at, I make enough money, I took enough, I covered my bills, I'm good. And if you really want to be good at sales, you really want to develop sales skills, sales talents, you really want to learn how to be a closer in sales, you're going to have to pay somebody. And having your own skin in the game is one of the ways that you're proving to yourself that, yes, I belong in the industry, and yes, I really want to make this happen. I really want to be good at what I do. So when you adopt that mindset, it really does help out. Now, what happens is a lot of times salespeople, they'll look around, they're like, where's sales training show up? Where's the sales coach? Where's the mentor? And they expect somebody else to pay for them. And so because of that, they have to live with the schedule that they get. They have to get the trainer, the coach, the mentor, whoever shows up for them to do the coaching and training. Now, this person that shows up has a possibility of being good, but also have a possibility of being bad. And so if you're waiting for someone to show up, you're like, hey, where's the dude? Where's the chick? What do we got to do to get somebody to come do some training? I need some training. You have to take what you get. And so when you have your own skin in the game, it comes down to you're getting the coaching, you're getting the training, and you can't go to the gym and not learn how to use the equipment and guess. I mean, there's all sorts of crazy videos online of people trying to work out and they don't know how to use the equipment and they're being dangerous. Sometimes salespeople do that too. They don't have somebody to say look, you don't do it this way, you do it that way. You don't say this, you say that. And you can learn on your own. It's much, I was going to say something else. It's much easier for you to pay to find out what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong than take the hit every single time and go, gosh darn it, why me? How come I'm not closing sales? How come I'm not closing deals? How come I can't do this? How come I can't do this? Why am I struggling? Well, it's either way you're gonna pay. That's the word track of the day for you. Either way you're gonna pay. Either you're gonna pay a coach or you're gonna pay a mentor, or you're gonna wait through pain and have all these injuries to yourself as you're trying to sell, to try to figure it out, and then not ever get anywhere. So it's a common struggle. I see this happen so much. Every time I talk to salespeople, I'm like, how much do you invest in yourself? Well, what do you mean? Well, what's the last book that you read? I don't do that, stop playing. Okay, well, you're saying you want to get better. Yeah, the company paid for you to come work with me. And I said, okay, so what's gonna happen when I leave? I don't know. This is a common conversation. This is your competition. The guy or the girl that you think is really good typically isn't. They're usually a price match or a discounter. They're an order taker. And if you watch my videos enough, you hear my podcast enough, I'm very critical of people. That's all they do. Hey, what do I do to beat this price, make a sale? That's not salesmanship. That's not showing a difference. That's not giving a presentation. It's laziness at its finest. Okay? The reason why you got to find your own coach, the reason why you got to find your own guru, the reason why you got to find your own mentor is it's not a one-size-fits-all industry. And the way that I may coach you may be completely different than somebody else. And the way that you interact with me may be better with somebody else. I don't know. You're going to find that some of the stuff that I do is pretty aggressive. Some of the stuff that I do is pretty passive. And for you, it may be like, whoa, I'm out of my comfort zone. You may have to go another route. There's plenty of good sales coaches. There's plenty of good sales mentors out there that are top-notch and they know what they're doing. And there's a different type of personality for every different type of salesperson. But the thing is you should definitely develop all those skills. There's 7 or 8 different ways to sell. Okay? And that's just the way that it plays out. There's 7 or 8 different things that you can do in a sales presentation to close deals, all the way from passive over here to super aggressive. And if you only know one style, you're only going to capture so much of the people that you deal with. Right? Most salespeople can close roughly about 30% off of rapport, 25-30%. Then you got okay, now I got to get the next 10%. What skill or talent do I need to have for the next 10%? And then what do I need for the next 10% after that? And then what do I need for the next 10% after that? And real deal is if you're not getting coaching, you're not getting training, you're not getting help, it's going to be hard to get past that next level. You'll be stuck at the ceiling and be like, how come I can't get past that? How come I can't get past that closing rate? Because you're not purchasing your own coaching, you're not purchasing your own training, and it causes a ton of problems for you. The reason why you got to find your own guru for your own sales training is because now you can get on your schedule. Now you can get on your workout plan. Now you can get the person that's dedicated to you. If I get called to a company, I got to work with sometimes 10 people, 20 people, 30 people. There's only so much dedicated time that I can give unless somebody says, hey, can you give me some coaching on the side? Can we work out a payment plan? Can I give you a Visa card? Like, yeah, let's figure something out. You need your own coach. You need your own mentor for the reason that they can tailor a plan to you. Get your own guru. Get your own guru. Find your own salesperson. Get past sales basic mastery so you can get past sales sabotage, and you'll be good. You got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button. Click on it every time I send out a video. You'll get an update. This is Scott Bell Consultant. Send another fantastic video. Probably from a cool location. Today I'm in Sacramento, California. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Aloha.